What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? So,
I need a moment.
y'all, I am all the way, I'm done with 2020, y'all. Like, I'm done. So, I know what you're thinking.
Queen, we haven't seen you be in this, little long legs and long arms.
Because, y'all, this iPhone right here, it keeps stopping and it keeps saying full storage. Like, I really don't have a lot of things on my phone, which is crazy. But anyway, so, yeah. But before I forget, before I start this whole little 2020 rant, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet to the point as much as I can. Y'all, if you are new, hi, my name is Queen Alexia, as you already know. And if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe. Join the Queen family. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Come on, y'all. Let me get to 100 before December, or even during December. That's still cool. But anyway, so as y'all know, it is election year, and I'm done. Okay, I already voted. Woo! So that part's done. But the one thing that's very frustrating to me right now is two things. One, the Trump supporters, they keep on being rude to people.
I'm liberal now. That you. You take it to nothing. I want it. Stop. No. I want it. I promise I'll take it. Stop it.
Fuck the media. Fuck the media. Go home, you lost. Go home.
Bitches right here. Look at this bitch right here.
Go home.
Hey,
You fucking
get out of my house. Walk away.
racist.
Go back to the hood.
I come out here because, you know what, I'm tired of the lies from these folks. I'm tired of fascism. I do not believe that America is systemically racist. I believe these folks are racist. And you know what, they're scaring a lot of our citizens, and it's time to stop. That's why I'm here.
Now here's my thing. I don't care who you vote for. Vote for whoever you want. Whether you see the injustice that's happening and you say, dang, that's crazy, I should vote for someone who's going to change that. Or you see it and you're like,
well, that doesn't concern me because of
whatever reason, and you like what you see. That's on you. Whatever. But my thing is this. The fact that all these little Trump supporters are out here blocking people in with their cars, spitting on people, calling people racial slurs, saying that the Holocaust isn't real, saying, that all Black Lives Matter people are causing ruckus in a muck. Now let me tell you something real quick. I already did my walk, and whether I'm out in the streets or advocating on here or on my Instagram or on my Snapchat or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, what y'all don't get to see because y'all have your little blinders on is this. Y'all keep killing us for no reason. What you probably must have forgotten throughout this whole 2020 is this one white woman decided that she wanted to call the police and say, well, I'm going to call the police and I'm going to say that you attacked me. But that black man recorded the whole thing, and then she wants to cry and complain and say, oh, I'm so sorry. Alligator's tears don't work on me. Absolutely not. And then on top of that, some of y'all Trump supporters keep on saying BLM. Why can't you just say Black Lives Matter?
Well, we're waiting.
Why is that so difficult for you to say? That's very frustrating to me. Y'all can say all these racial slurs, but y'all can't say Black Lives Matter? You guys see the injustices happening, and y'all want to say, well, if you guys did exactly what the police told you to do, you wouldn't be in this situation? Many of us are taught at a young age, when you get your car and you get pulled over, put your hand on the dashboard if you have to, put your hands out like this, make sure that you already have your license and registration out when you get pulled over, so know where your stuff is, so that when they ask for it, it's right there. But 9 times out of 10, we still get hurt. 9 times out of 10, if we do get in the back car, half the time we don't even make it to the police station, because we're either dead or they beat us half to death. So what exactly do you want us to do? And then all this stuff on YouTube, Hulu, and Netflix, and books. You're telling me that you're not gonna pick up a book, look at Netflix and stuff like that, and see, let me see why all these, black people and Muslim people and LGBTQ people are so angry at the police, so mad at the government. Why are they so frustrated? I'm still learning about the LGBTQ community, all right? And I got friends that are either gay, bisexual, or transitioning. All respects to them, but the one thing that I fear for them, like they fear for me, is that somebody somewhere is gonna hurt them. And that's the biggest fear. But I can go on and on, but I want to try and keep this as short as possible. I'm gonna have to go on live on my Instagram for this. But so another thing that bothers me is this. I'm gonna say it bothers me, because no matter who wins or who loses, we're still gonna have our own little Hunger Games moment. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, either I'm gonna roll the clip. Y'all, if you watch the Hunger Games, you know what I'm talking about. The people got frustrated. They're like, you ain't gonna kill us for your little weird, crazy sport. So they all knew what the inevitable was. They knew that some people will make it alive and some won't. So they went to the house and they brought, weapons and stuff like that. And they said, enough is enough. So we're having our little moment here, okay? And know what? It's not a weird thing. If you watch the movie, you know what this means with the whistle, okay? So I feel like no matter who wins or loses, we're gonna have the biggest fight of our lives. And I'll tell you what, I am not my parents. I am not my grandparents. I am not my great-grandparents. But I will tell you this, you found the right one today. You found the right one. And Gen Z, I'm proud of y'all. Y'all have done an amazing job. Y'all bullied the biggest bully I've ever seen, and y'all still doing it. Y'all are making your voices heard. And I still feel bad for some of y'all who were in high school and couldn't vote for the last election year, because I know y'all went through a lot. And by that, I mean, if you've seen, those kids that were in a shooting, I still feel bad for them. And I always pray that they're mentally okay, but some of them have taken their lives. So I do want to pray for their families. And I will be putting up on either side, if you know anyone who is depressed or suicidal, please call these hotlines. I don't care if they joke about it. Talk to them, see if they're okay, all right? But now, those are the kids, they're able to vote. And for before, some of y'all Trump supporters say, well, yo, take away our guns. Let me tell you something real quick. The gun rule isn't going to be taking away guns for you. It's for people who are not mentally stable to have guns. So no more will you say, oh, well, he has this deficiency, he has this, he has that. No. If you cannot prove on this piece of paper that you are mentally stable to have this gun, you ain't getting one, honey. Point blank, period.
Period.
Then on top of that, the gun law was only meant for white people, but when black people wanted guns, y'all made it difficult for us to have it. It's all in the history books. Y'all can look it up. Anyway, so everyone in DC, I see y'all. I have family in DC. I see y'all, and I know y'all are scared, and I would be scared too. So to continue on with that, I want to say this: if Joe wins, all these white supremacy people and all these Trump supporters are going to be coming out wanting to raise havoc and hell and all that other stuff. But let me tell you something: you try to touch any of us in the streets, you gonna get these hands. Man, on top of that, if Joe loses, so if Joe loses, same thing gonna happen, but it's gonna be 10 times worse. 10 times worse. Because it either means that some of our votes didn't count, or, and look on the news, I don't know if I could pull it up or not, but on the news it's been saying that a lot of ballots have been thrown out. There was a woman who set fire to a mailbox.
Say a postal worker discovered more burned mail in a mailbox not far from where the drop box was set on fire on Sunday morning. Police say the mail from there hadn't been collected since Saturday afternoon, but there was no signs of damage at the time.
The 26-year-old Postal Service mail carrier has been arrested, accused of dumping mail, which included election ballots, into a dumpster. Investigators say that Nicholas Beauchesne of Kearney, New Jersey, threw out more than 1,800 pieces of mail, which included 99 general election ballots intended to be delivered to residents along his routes in Orange and West Orange. The Postal Service.
Everyone had to redo their votes, whether they voted for Trump or Joe. So there are a lot of people out here that are afraid of these elections, and I'm scared too. Look, all I know is this: I want this pandemic to be over. I'm tired of hearing and seeing people say that my family member has passed away from COVID. For those of you who believe COVID is real or not, at the end of the day, people are dying. And you can say, well, it's a flu. Well, this flu is dangerous and big and scary, and I don't like it. So for those of you who are out there who are stressing, I'm stressing too. But I want y'all to know one thing: whatever happens, we gonna have to fight through it, because whether he wins or loses, we gonna have to fight through this, y'all. We need to be together more than ever. All right? It's scary. It is so scary, but we're gonna get through this. All right? I have never had to prepare for the worst just to get to the best, you know? So everybody, I'll say a prayer. I wish y'all the best, and whoever wins, y'all, please be safe out there. In DC, y'all be safe. New York, be safe. Florida, y'all better be ready. Cause, y'all be ready, y'all be safe. I'm gonna be on the new, like, I might be on live looking at all this, because the last time Democrats thought they were gonna win, they lost. I mean, as you can see, and we can't have that happen again. And again, it doesn't matter who you vote for. Please, if you haven't voted, vote. Please vote. Don't just say, well, my vote doesn't matter. Your vote matters more than ever. Your vote matters more than ever. Please take this seriously. Because again, whether you think, oh, this is a hoax, or you think this is all fake, or whether you think it's real and you don't want this lifestyle anymore, I am the kind of person where I don't care who you are. As long as you give me respect, I'll give you respect back. Point blank, period. But the fact that there's someone in the White House that doesn't care about nobody but himself is disgusting to me. He wants to tell everyone, oh, all this is fake, don't worry about it. Scientists have literally said the vaccine won't come until next summer, honey. That's in 2021. So a lot of death is going to be happening before we get to the vaccine. And it's not like they're working too slow. It's the fact that there are people who are still getting sick after they get the vaccine. Either they're getting back problems or something we don't know is happening back there. So, y'all, take this voting serious. Please be safe. I'm trying to keep my composure. It's really hard. I hope y'all understand that this is very difficult. Like, I'm sometimes a political person, but I don't want to be into politics because it gets me all, as y'all can see, all feathered up. So I'm going to be praying for everyone across this nation and across the world. This is the most important thing we have ever had to vote for, y'all. So if you guys haven't, vote. And hope that we actually get out of this pandemic alive, because if he's in office, I'm raising hell. So again, if you're a Trump supporter, hardcore Trump supporter, I don't really care about your feelings, but I want you to understand this. Vote based on your morals. How would you feel if one of your family members are gay, transgender, bisexual, all that in between, and they came to you and you said, oh, that's fine, but you know that he's trying to take away their rights? How would you feel? You claim that you have a black friend, right? They get pulled over, they come back, they have bruises and black eyes and their lips is busted, and they say, well, what? And you say, well, what happened? I got pulled over by the police. Well, what did you do? They look at you all sideways.
What do you mean, what did I do?
Well, Trump said that.
Trump said nothing. I did everything right. I did everything I was supposed to do. And for those officers out there that assume that all Black Lives Matter people are talking about you, if you haven't done a thing, then it doesn't pertain to you. But if you feel in some kind of way, then it probably does pertain to you. Because why are you out here hooting and hollering if it doesn't affect you? Y'all supposed to protect us. You're supposed to protect the people, but instead you're hurting us.
He is leaking! What the f*** you walking up on me? I'm moving down! Get the f*** away! Don't try, Brad! Watch out!
We've also seen tear gas being used. Here we go, they're moving through again. This is exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. We're just staying safely. Oh.
Whoa!
You okay? Yes, I am. I am. You heard us yelling.
Just north of Lafayette Square, which is just north of the White House. So essentially, these police you see right here, and they're advancing again. And now they're.
Gosh.
You see what's
That's
going on now.
Member of the press.
Now there's just a lot of violence erupting.
Police now advancing on protesters. Oh my gosh, we're moving.
Oh.
We're moving.
Okay. You're good. Go this way. Let's go.
Correspondence.
We are backing up. There is severe tear gas.
I'm sorry? You're under arrest. Okay. Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir? Why am I under arrest, sir?
If you're just tuning in, you are watching our correspondent, Omar Jimenez, being arrested by state police in Minnesota. We're not sure why our correspondent is being arrested.
Conducting a drug raid, burst into Taylor's home and shot her 8 times. National correspondent Jerika Duncan has a video showing the tension between police and Taylor's boyfriend.
In it, police are seen in front of the apartment building where Taylor and her boyfriend Kenneth Walker lived. Police are pointing guns and shouting commands at Walker, who they later arrested.
Saying my girlfriend's in there, she's been shot, and their main concern was not my sister.
Just minutes before, Louisville officers executed a no-knock search warrant at Taylor's home as part of a drug investigation. But attorneys for Taylor's family say no drugs were ever found. On the door.
She's like, "Who is it?" Loud at the top of her lungs. No response.
Please don't shoot me. Please, man.
I'm not gonna shoot you. Step on and face away.
I'm looking you eye to eye, man. Please don't shoot me, man.
I'm not shooting you, man.
Please, man. I just lost my mom, man.
There is a brief struggle as the officers push the distraught Floyd into the back of a police vehicle. Seconds later, Floyd is pulled out the other side. That's when Officer Derek Chauvin would put his knee on Floyd's neck.
Makes no sense to me. Makes me feel unsafe to me. So when I ruffle my feathers and I get scared, what, you think the best thing to do is to put me in a chokehold? Put your neck on me? You think that's the best thing you can do? The best thing you can do is turn the lights on my life, shoot me on my back 10 different times, but yet this white clown behind me can have a whole gun in his hand, shoot rounds in the air, and all you do is tase him and pepper spray him? And you're gonna tell me that that's not white privilege? That's what you gonna tell me? Nah. That's why this election is very important. So yes, I'm anxious, yes, I'm scared, and yes, I'm frustrated, because we shouldn't even be in this predicament at all. He should have taken the Obama plan for if and when a virus were to come over, and he should have quarantined everybody so that the virus can be low. And again, if all y'all Trump supporters are like, well, he didn't want to scare everybody, let that be Obama. Y'all wouldn't want to hang him from a tree. Because if it wasn't for Obama to tell us, hey, we have Ebola here, but here is the plan. But y'all haven't thanked him about that, right? I hope y'all remember that in the early 2020, Africa just finished saving their last patient that had Ebola. But y'all don't remember that. So I look at this and I say, I am so glad Obama was there when we needed him most, because this right here, I wish we could vote for him again, because this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna end this video. I'm sorry if it was too long. I'm so sorry, but I had to get it off my chest. I tried to keep it short and sweet. I guess I couldn't, but I'm sorry, y'all. Just, if you haven't voted, please vote. With that being said, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. See you on the next one, y'all. So yeah, bye.